Santa Fe Brewing's Freestyle Pilsner, brought to you by Louisiana Beer Reviews. Is this beer a devil or an angel? Well, knowing what I know about Santa Fe Brewing and all the beers I've had from them, it's probably an angel. Sometimes the most beautiful thing. Alright. Sometimes the most innocent thing. 5.5% alcohol. Don't know when it was introduced, but I think it's been around for a good little while. It's canned. It's available in cans and kegs. No bottles. It's sold from the middle of May to the middle of August. I don't know the international bitterness units. I just know it's 5.5. They use Pilsner and Vienna malt, Hallertau and Saaz hops. It gets a good score on Beer Advocate, but with only 92 ratings, a 47 out of 100 on Rate Beer, but an 89 for the style. So what does that tell you? They don't like lagers. On Rate Beer, that's what it gets, and a 60, and only 60 ratings. So we're talking about just over 150 ratings for all this time. Let's check it out. I bought this at Stein's Deli on Magazine Street in New Orleans, Louisiana. Look at all that foam. I really do think it's going to be an angel. There won't be anything devilish about this beer. Look at that thick white head. Look at that clear, mostly clear, bubbly. Oh, it's a little hazy, but not too much with those that golden, yellow golden appearance. Well, straw. Let's just call it like it is. It's straw. Now, Miller Lite is a fine Pilsner beer, they say. This doesn't look that different from Miller Lite, although I think Miller Lite is more filtered, and maybe even a touch more golden, but I bet it's not as tasty and as aromatic. Sweet. It has a full aroma. It's bursting with malt, especially biscuity malt and hops also. Some grassy hops. Well, it smells wonderful. So let's go with the flavor. Heineken, Grolsch, Stella Artois, Golden Pheasant, Pilsner Urquell, you get the picture. But it's got 5.5, so it's sort of like an extra punch, but in that vein. Grassy hops, biscuity barley malt. A light to medium mouthfeel, and mostly light. The finish is crisp, and I've said this a lot of times. But, I mean, why not? Mini beers are similar to each other, so I don't see any use of sitting here making up a bunch of adjectives. Like Tom the Beer Whisperer said, people just pulling adjectives out of a hat. Light, crisp, clean, refreshing, and dry, and easy drinking. 5.5% alcohol, that's on the level of Bud Ice, Ice House. This beer does not undergo any ice brewing process, and it has no corn or rice adjunct. They're just probably adding extra barley to up the sugar and give it extra alcohol. It's a little bit of a rich flavor. It's certainly a delicious flavor, and it's enjoyable. I'm glad I bought it. It's not gonna make you think, ooh, this is so different from anything else I have had. It is not. Yeah, it's just very similar to the ones I've described, but it's got a little extra alcohol, which you can pick up. You can pick up that little extra punch in the beer. So I think it's all good and no bad. I don't see anything wrong with it. Really, I would like to see it in bottles. It's only in cans. I don't really care. It doesn't matter to me personally. I don't care, can or bottle. Yeah, this beer is a solid A. It's a most excellent beer. If I had to choose between this and the ones I named from Europe, I guess I would go with this if the price was similar. Excuse me. Because you're getting a little more of what you might want. You know what I mean? And so, but I think price could be considered in that, in a buying decision. You know, if you wanted to purchase this as opposed to those other ones, you might want to consider price just because it's not that different from those. So it's a great, I love this lacing. It's a really enjoyable beer. So let the good times roll, and of course I have that fixation on saying what? Y'all come on down to New Orleans!